What's up, everybody? Welcome to Queen's Cast. Was it episode 14? Almost at 20. It's kind of crazy. Feels like yesterday we had episode 10, but it's flying by. Um,
It
but no,
feels like yesterday we had episode one.
one. I know, bro. It feels like yesterday when I brought this idea up in like June. And it's almost a year ago I brought this idea up. So it's cool to see we're already on episode 14. Pretty cool. Keep evolving the show as we go on. Excuse me, just choked on air. No Zona tonight. Zona's not coming. You know, she's not feeling up to it. This is fine. So it'll be me and Stee here tonight. We had one show with us three on it. So that's all you guys
Hey,
get.
it was worth it.
That's all you
It was,
guys get.
it was a fun show too, though.
It was.
So,
That show was lit, dude. We went in there cold turkey, dude, and we just kind of went with the flow, but it was fun. So just me address this real quick because I don't want to like dwell on it too much here because we got a great episode ahead of us. So I just want to get it out of the way. We had I had some events happen this week regarding the roster situation in the Queen's Cup, and I made a decision that didn't seem to it wasn't fair to the majority of the group of people in the scene. So I just wanted to formally apologize to everybody that I may have affected and pissed off, and it's the word I'm looking for, Steve. Maybe broke the trust. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not sure the word, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. I apologize. I really do. The scene means a lot to me. The community, obviously, I put a lot of time and effort into the scene and into the Queen's Cup and the Queen's Cast, and helping the girls of the group network and grow themselves as creators and and players as much as I can, and exposure, and try to do as much as I can for the scene all the time, every day. So when I did something like that, it was not out of malicious intent. It was just to help somebody, and I just read the whole thing wrong. I read the whole situation wrong. So I apologize. I really do. I mean it. And if you ever have a situation where you don't agree with something that we do, or if you have a concern, my DMs are always open. Some days, when you message me on Wednesdays, it's tough for me to see my DMs, because I'm so busy getting everything set up. So feel free to message Stee or Smalls as well. They represent me, and I have full trust in their decision making and whatnot. So, like I said, if you ever have an issue, just DM us and we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm sorry. But I want to move on. I want to move on from it. I made my mistake. I learned from it. We have something really special here in the Queen's Cup. So I didn't want to dwell on it for too long. And it was a weird couple days for sure. A lot of emotions, but it's I really I mean it when I say I'm sorry. So hopefully we can move on together as a group and turn the leaf and have a great season 2, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time, 100%. But with that said, I just wanted to get that out of the way quick, and definitely wanted to touch on it. I didn't want to just ignore it. So
yeah, and real quick, I mean, also, from someone who talks to Ryno every day, it was, out of good intentions. It was to help someone with an opportunity, and I know to a lot of people it did seem unfair. And as a whole of GRS, like, we are sorry and we apologize for hurting any feelings or breaking any trust or anything like that. And I just want to say, look forward to what's coming because, I mean, what we have is very special. And, we just want to thank you guys. And you guys are part of all of this, too. And without
right.
you guys, this wouldn't exist either,
Exactly. It's you guys
So
as a
we just want to
person.
say thank you and we're sorry.
Yeah.
That's,
Well said. Yeah. No, and like I said, let's turn the leaf. Let's move forward. Season 2 starts this week. We have 40 teams locked in, bro. Like, we're gonna have 2 lobbies going every week. Princess Cup, Queen's Cup action. Every week matters. You have to. The Princess Cup especially is gonna be super competitive. If you don't finish inside the top 10 in the Princess Cup, dude, like you're done. You're eliminated, and you're done from the season. But if you finish inside the top 10, you still have a shot in the LCQs. So the Princess Cup, it's because in the Queen's Cup, if you don't finish inside the top 10, you have LCQs. So you're not instantly eliminated. But that bottom 10 in Princess Cup is done. Like, they'll get eliminated from championship potential. So a lot is on the line in the Princess Cup. So I'm really excited to see those teams battle it out, Steve. I really am.
no, dude, the top 10 from Princess Cup is going to be fucking hungry too.
Yeah, dude, it's
They're
gonna
going
be
to be on
crazy.
their A game. It's
Yeah,
going to be, dude. I think that this season is going to be so much more entertaining and so much more like high quality because of like us introducing the LCQ type day.
yeah.
So it's going to be brutal out there. I'm stoked to see it.
A lot of teams are gonna have. We have. And to be honest with you, I'll show you the teams here real quick for Princess Cup. The teams are pretty solid, bro. Like, I mean, we have a couple new teams into the scene, but there's a lot of teams on this list here, bro. That we have Lunar. They had the most points in Princess Cup last year. They're here again. Yes, who came and said they won it. That's no IGL. It's 2/3 of
Yeah,
no
it's no
IGL.
ideal.
So they won it last year. So they're here in the Princess Cup. And we got Geekin in here who's seen the day over in the Queen's Cup, last season, and they're a team that finishes inside the top 10 consistently, in other scrims and whatnot. And Amun too, bro. Amun we've seen finish inside top 5, top 3. We've seen him win a day in the past with the big dogs. And Amun it's PPG, right? It's just this lobby's loaded, bro. It's loaded. I don't want these ladies to feel like like a failure because you didn't get into the Queen's Cup. But this opportunity to play in the Princess Cup is going to be great for your team, and your dream's still alive. You only got 4 weeks. Get that top 10. That top 10, bro. That's all you got to worry about for right now.
And also, like, yes, they were like no IGL, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out of nowhere and they won. So it's anyone's game at that point. If they can kind of come up from the depths and have an insane day like they did during Princess Cup finals, it's like I can see any team kind of doing that.
Right. And it's gonna be cool because if they do finish on the top 10, those bottom 10 that they play in the Queen's Cup, like it's cool because like we're balanced out the lobbies based off of like ladder points and stuff like that. So now now it's gonna get balanced out by elimination, which is cool. So it's pretty. I'm pretty excited. I'm stoked. I think you're right. I think it's gonna be some of the best quality we've had, in women comp. I mean, the Queen's Cup is ridiculous, bro. This roster is nuts. I mean, you saw it. Everybody's seen it. We put it on Twitter. When I was making this graphic, I was putting these logos on here. I'm like, oh my god, like this lobby is insane, dude. Like, look at this.
It's definitely stacked.
Look at this, bro. Like one team that stands out here for me. You got Solus, we got WeWoo, we got LG Red, and we got Dark Zero, TSM, like Kieto, Insomnia, like so many good teams. But I mean, just big shout out to ECM, New Dawn, Empire.
Yeah.
They all were Princess Cup teams last season.
Yeah.
And now here they are. They qualified for Queen's Cup, bro, and they're like taking the next step. So it's really cool to see that
Riz
these
and
teams
Rose
are
also back in
Riz
the
and
Queen's
Rose.
Cup.
You're right.
Yep.
Yep. You're right. Yep. They were in the Princess Cup team last year too. Bakali, they played under a different name. No Fun, I think it was called. They were No Fun last season. So they've been in Queen's Cup, and I mean they looked phenomenal. They looked phenomenal on Wednesday, bro. I was super impressed with the way Akali played. But I mean the Queen's Cup's loaded, bro. So stacked, so stacked. Dude, I gotta ask, bro. Give me a prediction, dude. Give me a prediction. Just a quick one. A preseason prediction. Give me a top. Let's do top 10, bro. Let's do a top 10 real quick. Who do you think gets top 10? Who do you think gets top 10, bro, in the Queen's Cup?
In Queen's Cup, let me see. So I think the newly formed team of Solace might take it, dude. They've been looking so insanely strong that it's kind of scary, and it would be kind of dumb not to like pick them as like number 1 overall, like with this entire thing.
I mean, they went back to back again this week, bro, with
like it's
Queen's Cup, just, and then they won Oversight too. So yeah, they're definitely number 1 right now for sure.
I would go them, then probably LG Red.
Because they've been playing well too.
They always play well, man.
I know.
if Solace isn't alive, LG wins,
True.
And it's vice versa. I feel like,
yeah,
like if LG's dead, Solace will win. Like that's just how strong they are. I think we'll probably see Insomnia up at the top of the leaderboards again.
Yeah.
They're just very consistent in how they play. You can't always like rule out TSM either. I'm expecting big things from Riz and Rose. Ness, I know is going to be. I know Ness is going to be IGLing quite a bit more too. She's been, I think, getting a little bit more confident in her calls and her macro and micro abilities. Her micro, I think, has always been strong. I think if she
her micro
nails down that macro,
very good.
I think she nails down that macro. I think they'll be on like a really good path to kind of like solidify themselves up in the top 5.
Yeah,
and I mean, I'm still excited. I'm still like wondering who she's truly gonna recruit. I know they've been trialing
the girl that they had play this past week, Zaire. I believe that's how you say her name.
Zaire.
Yeah, she had 9 kills. She looked good. She looked pretty solid.
Looked good.
So maybe that's who it'll be. I don't know. There's some good free agents out there right now, so I mean, anything can
There
really
is.
happen here.
They ain't lock someone down before Wednesday, though. That's for sure.
Yep. Get those rosters in, bro. Stee and Mama Swell's gonna be on your case, bro. I have nothing to do with the rosters now. I've taken away my role as a roster manager here, so you guys got to deal with Stee and Smalls, and they have the full go to DM you guys. So you ready? You ready? So that's 5, Stee. So you got me so far. You got me. TSM, Insomnia, Risen Rose, LG Red, and Solus.
Solus, probably Wee Woo. I would kind of put them. I think more towards like probably in that top 5, in that first top 5.
Wee Woo,
Like
yeah.
I know when
3.
they get into a role, dude, they're just smoking lobbies.
Yeah, they won the
Like,
lobby last week.
Yeah, with how strong Janie and the combination of Janie and Ava can be, it's fucking, it's gross. Then Max Zine also just has nothing but fucking gun skills.
They had a tough go over there on oversight.
Yeah, the oversight.
They came in like 14th or something. I didn't get to watch that. I catched up on some sleep that day. I was just really tired. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't get to watch. There was no VOD. There was no for me to watch. So, sorry. My bad. I was looking at my YouTube channel. I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna have this day now, dude. It's like it's all ruined now. Like I had all 4 watch parties up, and the day 5 comes. And
did no one stream it?
Nobody watch partied
no one?
Bro. No.
I thought Tempo might have.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Tempo was thing.
I don't know if I actually follow him on Twitch though.
Oof,
So
that's
I'd
rough.
have to go. I'd have to go look.
That's rough.
Well, because like, how often does someone that busy
I was in his
stream?
He streamed the other day. He's showing the people the draft or the what do you call it? It was yesterday.
Yeah,
the Marco tournament.
Yeah, the Mac down or whatever it's called.
Oh, a lot of girls playing that too, bro. Every team had one, which is cool to see. All right, that's 6. That's 6. That's
Kieto.
Of course, Kieto's been on a roll, brother, dude. They've been playing out of control lately.
Yeah, I mean, they're one of the teams last season I would always like kind of have in the Stee 6 when we had it. Like they were up there the first like few weeks, and then they kind of slowly started trickling down and losing momentum. But I feel like, if they start off strong and just kind of keep going with it, this lobby will fucking realize that they're a team that they need to stop.
Yeah.
I'm racking my
7.
brain right now.
That's 7. That's 7
teams. Yeah.
MVL, bro. MVL's been playing.
MVL, true. MVL
STN.
came. What was that? 3rd?
Yeah, they look
last
good.
week.
Yeah, they got the only crypto in the lobby right now.
Yeah, the only crypto. And it's, dude, Emma is the most insane crypto player I've ever seen.
She's phenomenal at what she does. Phenomenal.
Dude, that free intel too. Like,
yep.
When everyone's kind of like in the thick of it, dude, it's just that crypto drone overhead and just 100% wall hacks the entire time.
In the thick of it, bro. Yeah, no, it's pretty fun to watch. Not gonna lie, I'm excited to see her compete with every top team now. That's MVL for sure. STN, another one.
STN,
Sky, Toucan, and Nadia. That's definitely a team right there.
Yeah, Toucan's a fucking.
I guess it comes down to like
shooter.
Comes down to like Yoshi. Mm-hmm. Yoshi, that's gonna be the Apex South girls now. Yoshi, you got Vina, who's been playing pretty well on and off. Akali, they look pretty good. Brick, they've won an oversight day, so that's another team.
Mm-hmm.
Dauntless kind of making their name known now. They're kind of back into the mix, into the Queen's Cup mix. After like they formed last season? They formed at the end of last season. But so we'll see how they do this season, making Queen's Cup. So I don't know, Steve. I don't know. I think I agree with everyone you've said so far. I think the only one I would probably like question is like Risen Rose, I guess, because they're just getting back into the Queen's Cup. But Akali, I guess if I had to pick a sleeper team, I think that'd probably be the better question. Like a sleeper team, I think Akali would definitely be that team.
Akali.
Yeah, I think they're a team that you could definitely see, depending on who that third's gonna be. I got a feeling it's gonna be who I think it's gonna be. We'll see. They're fucking a very talented team, so I like them. They're probably my sleeper team if I had to pick one, and then Yoshi probably too. Yoshi's been looking pretty. So I'm looking at those two. I guess would be my 2 sleeper teams in the Queen's Cup. If I had to give you like a winner, just like a winner off the top of my head, bro, you know who I'm gonna say. I mean, it's probably gonna be Solus, right? I mean, Solus has looked so good. Like, I mean, they look unstoppable. But I'm gonna be.
That's very true.
I'm rooting for Kieto, bro. I am like on the Kieto train, dude. I love the way they play this game. I love it, dude. I absolutely do. Like I'm a Kieto fan. Get me a flag, bro.
Yeah, I feel like they're one of those teams, dude, that kind of play like that have that insomnia like style at times where they can just hold so much fucking room
Dude, I
and like
mean,
seem like there are multiple teams there, but it's just them, you know?
they had a game, 17 kill dub. I think it was 17 or 16. They won and they beat Solus in a 3v3 at the end of the game, bro. The way they played the zone, it was so perfect that they didn't give any other team an option. Like it was like you guys
Hmm.
are not getting first place. Like we are playing every single angle right now. You guys are
That's
like
what I'm saying.
on the edge of zone. Like you guys are going to fight. You're not fighting us. You're fighting each other. And we're going to third party. We're going to win this game. They do it so well, bro. And they run the same comp every single map. They're so good at their
Yeah.
contest at Climatizer. I think I've seen them lose that contest twice in the past month. Like they are so talented over there. They do when they get in their slumps though. Like they get in their slumps, and you can tell when they're in a slump.
Yeah.
But when they're going, bro, like right now, they're locked. Right now, you can tell by their overall scores the past few sessions. I mean, with the Queen's Cup, they finished second last week, and then Oversight they finished second, and I think they won. They won Boom the week before that. They won the Boom TV Proving Grounds. We talked about that in the last pod. So I mean, they're looking pretty good right now. I think if it's not going to be Solus, then the other team that's really like the motion going right now would be Kieto. If you're not going to bring up the usual, like LG Red, We Will, TSM, like those guys, Dark Zero. We didn't even mention Dark Zero.
Hmm.
Dark Zero, Insomnia. Like it's a loaded lobby. I'm stoked, bro. I'm stoked. It's gonna be so much fun. We had a question in chat. I don't know. Did you watch the Smackdown?
I didn't. I've been fucking too busy with work.
Okay.
I
So
wish I did.
I casted Zay Tovin's tournament last night with him. Shout
Mhm.
out Zay, that was a fun time. Shout out and Kamore. She played in that last night. I think she finished second place. They got second place her squad or third place or something. So I mean, they finished us at the bunny again. But I casted with Zay Tovin. Great tournament. It was awesome. It was eliminations. Not eliminations. Legend bans. So whatever legend was used the most, we gotta definitely do this, bro. I think I'm gonna do this for my my birthday tournament. The legend that was used the most gets banned. So he started off by banning Conduit and Revenant, and then every game after that, the legend that was used the most was banned, and then they would ban another one. The second most and the third most would go up for a vote in the Twitch chat, and then they would ban that one. So it'd be two legend bans
Yeah.
every
The Hex
round.
girls were telling me about that. I was trying to wrap my head
Right.
around
They
it
were
for a
playing it
second.
last night.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. No, it was a ton of fun. To cast. But the Smackdown was going on. What was at a birthday party? It was like 2 p.m. and it didn't end until I think right at the start of Zaytoven's tournament. I think they were still playing. Because Insomnia was supposed to play in Zay's tournament, but they had to back out because they were still playing in the Smackdown. And I'm gonna be honest, like if I'm them, I'm assuming that it's gonna be done by then, right? Tournaments usually last 2.5, 3 hours.
2.5, 3 hours.
But it was match point, bro.
Oh shit.
So like I don't know. I mean 20K. I don't see the problem with the format of it. I mean, match point's fun. I don't know. I don't think there was any issue. It was long. It was long for sure. So I don't know if that's like what they want to be. It was a long time, but maybe the production, they take it down a notch a little bit with the production. I heard that they had to make a new graphic after every round. For the legends that got bans, they did legend bans too. Make a new graphic after every round for legend bans. They had to make a graphic every time somebody won. I'm sure they had templates and stuff, but that's still a lot of work, production. If I did watch some of the VOD,
live editing, dude.
Yeah, they had replay buffer going. They had a good production. I'm not taking. It was fun. It'd be definitely a great YouTube video to watch, but to do that live for 5 hours, bro, it's not like I'm watching ALGS. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it gets to a point though. But they have 2 pros on every team. It's gonna be a lot slower than when we do it for the Queen's Cup. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I don't mind it. I don't know.
Match point is just so good for like the audience too. Though.
Yeah, it's
like
great.
Everyone watching.
It's
like so much more exciting. But then like it does get to a point where you're like, all right, one of these teams needs to win. I'm getting tired.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. At the playoffs, bro, it got to that point for me, bro. My butt was starting to hurt. My knees were starting to hurt. They went to game 8, I think it was. I was like, someone please win, bro. It started to smell in that place, dude. The people were starting to stink, and fucking, it was starting to get musty, bro. I was starting to get a I was starting to get a little mist in my hat, dude. You know, I was starting to feel a little uncomfortable. You know, and
He
I
turned
was
off the
just,
air.
yeah, dude. They might have, bro. They might have, bro.
He's
And
trying to just get people to leave at that point.
I don't know. I don't mind. I don't mind match point at all. If that's what you're asking there, and I enjoy it thoroughly. Um, but we do have a guest coming on here soon, Steve. We got SwiftieC from Seriously Silly Geese, newly signed to OKC. So that's cool. We'll be seeing them. Well, Swiftie. We'll be seeing her in her squad on the Princess Cup on Wednesday. So that should be a fun little episode here. What else happened this week before we could bring her on? What else we have to touch on?
What else?
Boom TV and Women's Circuits comes back Friday. Yep. That comes back Friday, and then I think there's Esports is doing something on Saturday for the women's team. So that's on Saturday.
Hold on, I just saw that on Twitter. I don't know where it went.
Oh, we got the signings. There was the signing that happened today, bro. Freaking Faye and D-Wiz and Complex. You're signing.
Yes, 9L.
9L, bro.
What is it? 9L Pink. I think that's what they're officially going by for women's comp.
9L Pink, bro. That's dope.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what I saw. And like they did have a pretty sick montage for it, so.
Montage was dope, bro.
Yeah, I was watching it earlier when we were ranking.
That shit got my blood boiling, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hyped for him, dude. This is dope. No, congratulations to them, 100%. Faye and I met D-Wiz at LAN. Did you meet D-Wiz with me?
I wasn't at LAN.
Oh, you weren't at LAN. I'm fucking stupid, bro. Burnt.
Damn.
Burnt.
Yeah, no, you're making me feel bad now.
You were there in spirit, bro. You were there in spirit, bro. But I met D-Wiz at LAN. She was super cool. I met her when she was with Boba, I think. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's cool. Cool to see them get signed, man. Big shout out to them. 100%. That's huge. That's huge for the scene. Another org.
Yeah, so the D-Sports thing is the Valkyrie series, May 25th. It's 150 euro. It's in euros. I don't know the conversion. I think it's like close to $200.
Nice.
Prize pool. Yeah, May 25th, 4 p.m. Eastern.
So they probably need teams, right? I think I saw something they need teams.
Yeah, they need 4 more teams as of 7 hours ago. So
something else going
on? I feel like there is. I feel like I'm missing it though.
Oh, Blaze Cup. But
Blaze Cup.
That's not too much. But for women's scene at least.
You're saying that as you're signed to Inferno. It doesn't matter.
No.
No, I know.
That's not what I mean. Oh, no. That could be match point. That's gonna be bad. I'm pumped for that. I missed out on the last ones. I was away. So this is gonna be pretty dope. I'm excited. Excited to cast the match point. Blaze Cup. It's gonna be fun. I guess that's it, bro. So yeah, big shout out to the 9L, bro. It's dope. Excited to see maybe get them into the Queen's Cup at some point here in the future. Maybe next season, because right now we're full. But if the team drops, maybe we can get them in. I don't know. Depends on the wait list, but big congratulations to them. That's awesome. What else, Steve? I think that's it, man. I think that's it.
Real quick, I just want to give a shout out to our resident hooligan. Fucking V-Dot. Yeah.
Oh, it's V-Dot's birthday. That's right.
V-Dot's birthday.
It's V-Dot's birthday.
So if you see V-Dot in chat, fucking just troll him, tease him, give him shit, you know?
Go to his stream and let's have
go to my Twitter and fucking repost that shit. I tweeted last night.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Oh, merch. We're making merch. Merch is coming out for Queen's Cup.
That's cool.
Yes, so the picture of the little band. I don't like the way the front looks. So I'm gonna work on something, but I might just get rid of the words and just kind of put team names in the back. I think they would look clean. So that's gonna be doing whatever we sell. We'll use obviously towards the prize pool. Nothing to be profitable for us. It'll all be for you guys anyway. So that'll be cool. I'm working on another shirt too. So we get 2 shirts in there. Maybe a hat, a little Queen's Cup hat or something, dude. It'd be kind of dope. A little something. What else? That's it, man. That's it. Let's get Swiftie in here, dude. Get Swiftie in here. We got some questions for. Hold on.
Well, let me see if she's ready.
Let's formally introduce her, right? Let's not just drag her in here, bro. Yeah, let her know, you know.
Yeah, I'll let her know.
Give her a heads up, you know. Let's bring her on. Selena, what's up? Short pod today? No. It's another half hour. Bring the guest on.
All right, so yeah, we have SwiftieC coming on. She is newly signed to Oklahoma,
OKC. Yeah.
OKC Chargers.
Yeah, big stuff. It's cool.
All right.
Yeah, that happened too. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, Swiftie? Oh, she left.
She went back.
She said no.
She said, "Hold up."
Hold up. Oh man, that's funny.
Hold on.
Maybe she did. Maybe she did it by accident. I'll do it.
Okay.
Swiftie?
Hello?
Hello.
There
What's
you
up?
are.
You got her. What's going on, Swiftie? Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you. How you doing?
Thanks. I'm way more nervous than I thought I would be.
You're nervous? Why are you nervous? We're just chilling.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There's no reason to be nervous. We're just chilling, you know.
You got a personalized coffee mug. What are you worried about? You're good. Did you see that tweet? She's got a personalized coffee mug. Got her name on it.
Yeah, I got that for Christmas.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just start off. If you want to introduce yourself real quick, let people know your name and what you do and all that good stuff, and we'll start asking you some questions.
Yeah, sure. I'm SwiftieC. I guess my real name actually is Casey, so the C comes from that. By day, I'm an administrative assistant at a health insurance company, and by night, I am Apex comp, pubs, mixtape connoisseur.
Mixtape.
Yeah.
Mixtape.
Gross. Ew. Unless it's Control.
Okay.
Wait, you don't play Control? You don't enjoy Control?
It's hit or miss for me. I used to really, really like it, but now that they have TDM and gun run more, permanently, Control, it sucks. So you're either getting shit on or like
I honestly can't stand gun run. I
Really?
hate that game mode so much.
No.
Damn, Stee.
I do. I hate it.
Oh man. Damn, well, I don't know what gun run did to you, bro. I'm not a fan of it, but I don't. Crazy. All right. So when did you stop playing video games, Swiftie? Was it always a part of your life, or somewhat new?
Yeah, video games have always been a part of my life. I remember my sister got a Nintendo, like the original Nintendo. I was probably, it shows my age. I was probably like 6 or 7. So we would play Super Mario Brothers. But growing up, I didn't play a lot. There was so many people, fighting for the controller that it was easier for me just to sit back and watch. So I didn't actually start playing video games until I played Fortnite. So that was 5 years ago, maybe?
Longer than that.
I went out and bought, I was watching people play Fortnite. And I was like, oh, this looks like fun.
Oh, okay.
So I went out and bought an Xbox. Started playing Fortnite. And then Fortnite. Like a month later or so, maybe a month or two later, I was out with some friends and they're like, hey, there's a new battle royale coming out called Apex. Like, you need to download it. So I became a day 2 Apex player.
Wow, day 2, nice. So was Apex your first FPS?
Pretty much, yeah. I wasn't on Fortnite long enough to, maybe 3 months of Fortnite, and then I switched over to Apex and have not left.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel like that's like pretty common. Like there's people who started in Fortnite like day 1 and they couldn't leave it, and then people who tried like always went back to Fortnite. And it's like with us, like the Apex addicts, we just can't leave Apex. For whatever reason.
And no matter how hard we try, we always come back.
Well, and then the pandemic made it worse when everybody was on lockdown or started working from home. So I would there was a group of 4 or 5 of us, and I would just send out a text and be like, who can get on? Who's playing? And it was the way to, if I lived by myself, it was a way for me to talk to a friend, or still feel like I'm actually involved.
I feel that. I was glued. And that was the only interaction I was getting for such a long time.
Right? It's like, keep your sanity. It's like, what does it mean when you go to Apex to keep your sanity?
Seriously though,
We were struggling.
Life was not in a good spot, you know. Like, his
Yeah.
Apex definitely sends me off a cliff more times than it should. I mean, I've tried to quit Apex. How many times, Steve, since you've known me? Like,
Oh my god, dude. In the past few months alone, I can probably say like 5 times.
oh no, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it always draws us back in, you know. Oh, go ahead, Steve. Sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
So you said that you're a day 2 Apex player. When did you actually come across like women's comp?
So I did download Apex Day 2. It took
Mhm.
my friends a couple of months to get me on there full time. I remember watching, I think it was Jukeable, like his and hers live had women's comp going on. So I was following Janie around that time. I followed Janie for about 3 years now. And I
Wow.
would watch her play in tourneys and scrims. And I was just always like, man, how do you get into this? Like, I am awful at this game. Like, seeing the potential and like possibilities of what could be. And then finally last year, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna push myself, get out of my comfort zone. And I entered the His and Hers lottery to play in Cash Cup. And I got paired. I won the lottery or whatever. Got paired up with Scarlett's Envy at the time and Yo John, who's John Goes Pew back then. Played in the Cash Cup and we actually won. So my first ever tournament, won $100. Took that $100, bought a PC, and then I was like, I'm going to see what I can do. I joined Ryno. You had a random royale. I think that was my first other tournament outside of the Cash Cup. That's where my soundbite, Janie gets a nice knock on SwiftieC, comes from.
Yeah, she's got a sub alert, bro. I thought you were going to Swiftie. My voice is the alert.
And then just everything kind of fell into place. A couple of months after that, I was playing with Frosty the Snowman and Queenie. I think we were doing like drunk pubs or something. And someone came into our Discord and started talking. I'm like in the middle of a fight, not really listening. Well, it was Zona telling us that they were getting ready to launch Women's Circuit. And I had actually never played with Queenie. I think that might have been the first or second time I'd ever played with her. But we started talking after that call and was like, hey, this could be really fun. Like, do you want to do this? And she was like, yeah, I'm all about it. So the next day we were talking and she goes, I got my friend Kendra, Don't Make Cry, to join our team. And so then we became serious business. And I think that night we ended up in the Noxious tournament. We're like, yeah, okay, we're here. So it just all like kind of snowballed. But I do give a lot of credit to Scar for that. Like, cause she was so great in that Cash Cup. And that's when I found out like that she played for Lust and all that. And so just like with her guidance and, you know, it was something I wanted to get involved in for sure.
We got Don't Make Cry in chat right now, actually. Thanks, proud to be Swiftie's first IGL. They went playing together and we got put into a tourney. It was chaos.
It was. So we were like, we got this.
That's funny. So, you know, getting into women's comp it's not the easiest thing. It's definitely really hard because there's a lot of the skill gap is something that everybody talks about on a consistent basis, really. And we had the issue of like having 2 lobbies going for the teams that are still trying to improve and whatnot. Yeah. So I guess the question is like, what was the most difficult part about finding your footing in women's comp? Like getting that ground, you know, to get going.
I mean, I'll be honest, like I'm still finding my footing. Having the 2 lobbies sounded nice at the time, and I think that was a big driver for us getting involved, is because there was going to be a lower lobby and a higher lobby, and then it all got mixed together, and it was kind of like, do I want to play scrims or do I want to watch scrims?
Right.
So in the beginning, you know, it gets very, very frustrating, but a lot of you know, what I've had to learn is how to have the confidence in believing that I belong there. Like I am a good enough player. We can do this kind of thing. I think that's finding the confidence is the hardest part for sure.
Yeah. So like on top of that, like what's been like the biggest learning curve per se in women's comp? You know, like what's been one of the things that you found like maybe the hardest to learn and to adapt to?
Oh yeah. You know, these girls will shit on you. They will push you. They will do anything for KP. They will negatively rotate on you. You can't take it personally. You know, you have to have thick skin. There are egos involved, but also, you know, with Apex, it's a lot like football. Like it's a game of inches. You know, if you make one tiny mistake, that's going to change the whole outcome of the fight. And so while you have to be aware of that, you can't dwell on that. Um, that's been one of the things that we're starting to figure out, you know.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I think that's the thing that a lot of the girls in the scene are having trouble with, is just accepting the fact that it's going to take some time to get to
Yeah.
this level of
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
star level, you know, the TSM level, the wee woo level, you know, like those levels of
Right.
play. It takes a while, bro. It's just going to happen, you know. So
Right. And you know, one day the tides turn and you shit on that team that pushes you, and then they think twice about it
exactly.
the next time.
You never know. You never know. Maybe you knock Janie, and then Sasan goes, "It's Swiftie with the knock
Yeah.
on Janie." You know, it could happen.
Yeah.
It
It
could
could happen.
Could happen. No, I'm super proud of you guys, man. And you know, congratulations. We'll talk about this real quick here.
Yep.
Congratulations on getting signed, you know, to OKC. That's huge. That's awesome stuff.
Thank you.
So how's it feel? Like, how's it feel to be like you're like one of the few, honestly, one of the few selected teams to get signed to an org here in women's
Yeah.
comp? Like, how does that feel? Does it put any pressure on you, or?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little scary.
Mhm.
You know, where OKC came from, we have big shoes to fill for sure. You know, Lynx, Zone, and Faye were there before us. But the timing felt right with everything, and the conversations that we had with the org. You know, they know our skill level. You know, we're not challenger circuit players, but you know, we're hoping that we can be contenders,
Oh, yeah.
and they believe in us, and that's amazing. So while it was scary at first, and it still is a little bit, we're starting to recognize that, you know, we do deserve to be here.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
Like we are good enough.
That's the thing about Apex, though. You know, it's RNG. It's all RNG. Like
Mhm.
anyone is killable. Anyone can be killed. You know, like no matter
That's
how
true.
good you are, you can still get shit on. Like if you're
Yeah.
out of position, you know.
That's what Morgie says. She's always like, everyone's 100 HP, and I'm like, unless they have a red shield, then you know, then we're screwed here.
Unless they're revolted, and it's
Yeah.
300 HP.
Uh,
So on your journey though, which team has like intimidated you the most, or you know, still intimidates you?
Oh, of course. DZ Eve, well, Renee and Scar, just is their crazy duo. TSM, Wee Bricked, Kyoto, Insomnia, for sure. You know, just to name a few.
we've got a long list here.
It's like the whole, yeah, let me just pull up the Queen's Cup qualified teams. Yeah, I mean, those are the ones that are like the most intimidating, but everybody, even the newer teams, like anything can happen.
Yeah, exactly. So like I guess like preparing for that, you know, like for having to go up against teams like that, what's like the SSG routine like on game days, or like, you know, the or scrims or anything like that? Like how do you guys prepare for the upcoming lobbies?
Yeah, it is a little tough for us to get in like a good warm up practice just because we are in all different time zones. Like we have East Coast, Central, and then West Coast. But
Mhm.
we'll basically W key pubs for an hour before if we can. We've been 3v3ing Hex Girls. So that's a lot of fun. And then
Yep.
a lot of times Morgie and I will just blast Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire as loud as we can.
Yes.
And just like scream sing it out of the drop ship into Dome.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Is that like the theme song for you guys?
I think it has become, it just kind of like lightens the mood, and you know,
Oh yeah.
I mean, seriously, silly geese, we're not too serious around here.
Where does the name come from? Where does the SSG come from? Seriously, Silly Geese. Because I'm not gonna lie, when you guys first started using that name, I was a little thrown off. I was like, this is really long. Number one, it's not gonna fit on a lot of graphics. So no, but for real, where does it come from? I'm interested in that.
Well, Queenie had taken a break from serious business, and then Kendra left, and Morgan and I wanted to keep competing, and you know, Morgan had been our sub on serious business, and so I think it just spun off of serious business. And Morgan came up with it. She was like, "Can we be seriously silly geese?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can be whatever you want." And then I like it because, you know, it's like, yeah, we're here to compete, and we are, you know, like, don't take us for granted. We're not. We have a silly name, but we mean business, you know.
Oh yeah.
I
It's
guess
fun to
kind of
see.
bouncing off of that though, like I know you kind of explained the C in your name, SwiftieC, but where
Mhm.
did Swiftie come from?
Are you a Swifty?
Uh, I am a Swiftie.
You are a
Oh,
Swiftie.
But it came about when I guess I was having to make my name for Fortnite, and I'm late to the game on getting an IGN, so I didn't want anything with numbers. And I was like, it just struggling, and I was like, it's got to be something I like. But okay, I was like, Swiftie's cool because it doesn't necessarily say like, oh, that's a girl, But at the
mhm.
same time, if you are a Swiftie, like you get it. And so I thought it was funny just to kind of have like the SwiftieC name also when I'm playing in like battle royales, in these like violent video games.
Swifty.
So it just kind of, I was sitting at my parents' dining room table. I remember trying to come up with something. I was like, oh, that's it. It's perfect. It rhymes. You can't go wrong.
Hmm.
What are some of your individual goals though for Swiftie in 2024? I know you can probably check off getting signed by an org, but what else is planned?
Yeah, that was actually crazy. That was not a goal, but it happened. Um, the build synergy with my team. Of course, we picked up Eliza. So she played with us the last couple of weeks, or filled in with us the last couple of weeks of the previous Queen's Cup, and now it's official, all three of us. So just getting in, more synergy with that. I have a goal of hitting diamond, gaining more confidence in my gameplay, getting more practice in, actual practice, and trying to find a balance between gaming and family.
Mm.
Oh, that's huge.
That's a huge that's such a huge thing that
Uh,
a lot of people talk about is the balance in comp and life.
Yeah.
I think the balance is one of the hardest things that we have to deal with. When it comes to playing in comp and grinding Apex, and if you
Mhm.
do, I mean, I'm unsure about this, but do you make content as well?
Not really. I'll
Oh,
post every once in a while on YouTube or TikTok, but not necessarily a content creator. And with finding a balance between gaming and family, I have an 8-year-old niece, and her new thing is anytime there's some kind of event coming up with family, she's like, "Oh, is she going to be there? Or does she have scrims?
ah.
Do you going to be here? Do you have a tournament?" And so it's become this like running joke. I'm like, "No, I'll be there. I promise. If we can get a sub."
like I have a 8-year-old son, and he knows when it's Sunday. He's like, "So you're doing the podcast tonight?" Like he'll just come up to me and like have a conversation about it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's funny how kids can recognize stuff like that. My kids know that I do this. They know that they call it work. This daddy's working. I'm working when I do my when I'm casting or go to a watch party or doing the Queen's Cup and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely a big hurdle you got to make finding that balance. So all there.
It's funny. She started calling herself Swifty P.
Swifty P. Oh God, you're an
So
influence. See, you're an
I'm gonna
influence.
have to I'm gonna have to get her a jersey.
Making moves, making
Do
super
have
fans already.
do we have jerseys for the OKC or CRG, I should say, CRG SSG? You got some jerseys
we
already?
we don't. I might have to make a phone
Ooh,
call after this.
we need
Send
some
an
jerseys,
email
bro.
after the. Like,
We just start getting some jerseys on the show, Steve. We do like a segment.
No, seriously.
Um, so you guys are in the Princess Cup. So that's exciting.
yes.
So what's the plans for season 2? How you guys feeling headed into this week coming up? Actually, right away.
We had a really rough week last week. Slightly less rough week the week before. But with that all being said, we have goals that we've been working on that we feel we're getting there. Like we're working on our placements, we're working on our KP, our team synergy, team fighting. I'm feeling good this week. It's the first week of the regular season. The lobbies are seated. We have our
Yeah.
drop spots. We know what we want to do. We're fired up. We're ready.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Fired up. I like that.
We're
Yeah.
fired up.
No, I mean it's gonna be a pretty. I mean the word princess kind of like underplays the talent that this lobby has. And Princess Cup
Oh yeah.
has a lot of talented players and teams in it, so it should be a blast because that top 10, you gotta get top 10. If you don't, you're eliminated, and I think it's gonna influence a lot of teams to play a little differently. I think you're gonna see.
Gotta get top 10 this week.
No, like in the 4
I was like,
weeks.
Ryno, we're consistently 14th. What do you mean?
You got 4 weeks. Oh, you got 4 weeks. Ladder point system. You got this. You got this. Um, Yeah, so that's exciting. So I don't know. You still got any more questions?
Um, I guess one of the last questions I can ask is like what's been like your biggest memory in comp in general?
Um,
Let's go.
Biggest memory in comp in general. There's so many. Like it's still kind of surreal. Thinking back of like being a watcher, and watching these girls compete and play, and then all of a sudden being in a lobby against them.
Mm-hmm.
It's mind blowing to me still. Like, how did I get here? I played on Xbox with my group of 4 friends. We didn't get out of gold, like, and now to be in the same lobby with these girls is insane. They're all so talented. Another memory I think would be one of my first women's circuit scrims. I think was on my birthday, and Claire at work told me happy birthday in the lobby chat. That was awesome.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go.
I need Sweet to reply to that tweet.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
for VDOT, yeah. That would be funny. That would be. All right. Nah, I think that's about it, Swifty. I appreciate you hopping on the pod today. It was fun. I had a blast talking
Yeah,
to
it
you.
was exciting.
Do you have
Thank you for
anything
having me.
else? Anything else you wanted to add before you go? And then you can also let people know where they can find you, so they can watch you. And
I'm trying to. I think I covered everything. I know I said I was going to bring tea. We don't have tea.
yeah, where's the
we,
tea? Yeah, where's the tea?
We stay. We stay out of the drama. There's a lot of it out there, though.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh yeah.
a ton.
No, I just thank you for having me. And just look out for SSG. We're gonna get there, and then everybody's gonna go, "Oh shit, they weren't lying."
I believe in you guys for sure. Man, it's
We
been a
can-
pleasure watching you guys compete and grow and stuff. So. Oh, sorry. Say goodnight.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, no, it's been a pleasure casting you guys and watching you guys grow as a team, and you individually as well, like playing in my random royales and stuff like that. So it's always been fun. Looking forward to see you continue to see you guys grow and hit the next stride in your comp journey, and hopefully we see you guys in the Queen's Cup finals in June.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, and you can
Oh,
find
yeah.
me SwiftieC on Twitch, SwiftieC_ on Twitter.
There you go. All right, guys, that's gonna do it here for Swifty. Thank you so much for coming on, and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thanks, you too.
Bye. All right, great interview though. Great interview. It's nice to see like a different side of things. You know what I mean? That was cool. A big shout out to Swifty. Shout out to teammates in chat. I see Scar was in there, and then the people that she brought up about her first time winning the Cash Cup. Frosty the Snowman. You know, everybody's here to show out for
Morgan
Swifty,
here,
which is
Crit,
really
Kendra
cool.
was in here.
Really cool. Really cool. Well deserved though. They've been working their bums off, so excited to see them continue to grow and whatnot. Stee, what else we got here? I mean, we got Queen's Cup Week 1 starting up this week, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern. You catch the Queen's Cup here on this channel with me and Blunt. And then we got Princess Cups will be live over on the Women's Circuits channel with Tessa and Tipsy. So that's going to be exciting to watch as well. All the VODs available on the YouTube. So if you do miss out, I added down all the recaps and stuff so you guys can check it out later. So definitely follow the YouTube, !YouTube in chat. All the episodes of the Queen's Cast are on there as well. If you're new here, episodes 1 to, this is, what did I say, 14? 1 to 14 will be available on there. And then Spotify, right? Spotify, guys, please.
Spotify.
!Spotify. You guys check out the pod on there. The video is available on Spotify. The quality is not that great on Spotify, but you don't have to watch the video on there. Just listen to the sound. Give us a 5-star review. And you can leave feedback, leave a question, and we'll bring it up on the show. Next week we got Janie coming on, bro. Janie is going to be on the show next Sunday, so that's exciting. We have a place in the Discord if you guys want to ask questions for the guests. Definitely comment in there. We'll get them on the show. We want to get that more involved. We want to get the community more involved in the pod. Definitely something we're trying to work at. What else, Steve?
Yeah, join our Discord.
Yeah.
Grand Squad. I'm sure a lot of you are part of Ryno's old Discord. We migrated everything over to Grand Squad as the main hub for Princess Cup and Queen's Cup. You can find all the information there. You can get to know everyone. It's starting to pop off, so
yeah, we got all the women comp girlies are in here too. As you guys call them. So you check out all their socials. That's what they say. They call them the girlies.
I
They
know.
call the girlies. You know?
It's just funny hearing that
right? It's
come out of
funny
your
coming
mouth.
out. That's why I said it, bro. That's why I said it. No, we got big plans for Queen's Cup. So guys, keep your eyes peeled on Twitter. I mean, it's a little short here, bro. We still got like 6 minutes, dude. We still got 6 minutes. Shout out Zona. You know, unfortunately she couldn't come on tonight, but we love you, Zona. We're here for you. Hope everything's okay. And
is next Sunday? Are we doing community night?
no,
No,
last Sunday.
we did that last Sunday.
No, last Sunday of the month. That's when we usually do.
Yeah, that's next week.
No, it's not. Is it?
It's the 19th, bro.
Oh my god, dude! Is it really already?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the 26th is the last Sunday of this month.
Shit! Yeah, then yeah, yep. Next Sunday.
Monkey in the chat saying we need to interview Smalls.
We won't have anything to talk about. No, it's fine. Yes, next Sunday. Next Sunday, we're gonna have community night, guys. So we'll do pubs, customs. I can't believe the month's already over, dude. That's insane.
I know. I felt like it just started.
Dude, what? That's because it started in the middle of a week, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, big show next week with Janie. You know, one of the I want to say like influential women of the women's scene, like for the women's comp.
Yeah.
Like I know so many people have tons of respect for her. I mean, I've been watching her for years. You know, Laura, my wife, actually got me onto her. She's like, "Have you seen this Janie girl? She's fucking disgusting."
This Janie girl.
Yeah. And like I think like a couple months later is like when she got announced that she signed to TSM. So I was like, holy shit. And I was already like, you know, huge into TSM.
Oh, yeah.
So that, you know, that was like tons of respect. And then, that same night, community night, if you guys want to be a part of it, we all usually chill in the Discord, hang out. A lot of shit talking, but it's all fun and games.
Yeah, a lot of shit talking.
A lot of shit talking.
But it's good. It's good stuff. All fun and games. All right, well, we're gonna end the show then. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. 56 minutes, it's cool. Guys, check it out. Like I said, on the Spotify, YouTube, whatever it is. But we're gonna raid out to Morgie Pie, SwiftieC's teammate. Go show her some love. Drop her some emotes in the chat. You know, and support the homie Morgie Pie from SSG. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sundays. Stay safe. Have a good week. We'll see you Wednesday for the Queen's Cup. And that's it, man. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace out. And I might be streaming tonight, so drop by.
Oh wow, shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
I'm gonna be live too, so we're gonna be battling for viewers now.
All right. Bet.
Just kidding. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Much love. Thank you guys for supporting me. I love you. Peace.